Round 3 of the Platinum Tour this week. We continue our conquest of Torrey Pines South. Back tees yet again, but this time we get the winds cranked up to very high out of the west. The fairways are firm, the greens are even firmer, and they are fast. So this, from what I have heard, is by far the toughest round of this tournament. So if we can grind this out, not give back too many strokes, and find some fairways, find some good approach shots, and score, we're going to set ourselves up quite nicely for round 4. Yeah, gale force wind on moving day. Here we go. Beautiful strike out the gate. Look at that thing. Center fairway, which is exactly where we want to be and exactly where we're going to need to be for all of this tournament. Thank you, everybody, for being here over on Twitch, watching on YouTube. Appreciate each and every one of you so much. Hey, thank you for the luck, Mikey. Okay, so I kind of hate everything about this. So full backspin. Wind should take this a few yards. It's very firm and kick. I'm going to give it a little bit of loft. And then at this point, it really becomes about just making sure that we're, left enough. Obviously, I don't want to kick, but I need the uphill putt. I need to be on the green. I did it again. This was the one mistake we were making in our rounds getting ready today, was the very fast pitch. So there's something there where my brain is like very concerned about slowing it. So let's just get that out of our systems. Left to right break, and then we've got the comebacker at the end. So how is this going to go up the hill? It's moving left to right. I mean, it's more left to right, but it is on the uphill portion of it and where there's more power. Something like here, maybe? Come back, come back, come back, stop. Ah, look at that. It came back, but behind the hole. All right. It's a good two-putt from there. We just can't be throwing away our approach shots like that. Absolutely not. With this much wind, we are downhill and bouncing that way. But I think with the 3-wood, we end up probably just putting ourselves too short into this wind. So play it out this left-hand side. Just don't kick like all the way to the right on us. Settle down in the fairway, please. Okay. 46 yards. Ah, man. How does the flop play into this? I think we just play a stock flop. I know we're on a downslope. If we're a little bit behind, I just don't want to be like well short of the hole. Just got to get this up and onto the green. Good strike. Oh, great line. Wonderful flop. All right, so we rid ourselves of that first hole mistake with an absolutely pristine flop shot. Now this sucks. This pin with this, the wind is blowing us downhill to the right, and you've got to take You've got to take a longer club that wants to release. So this is just about as bad as it gets, because if I take 7-iron, that much wind downhill is gonna do some damage, and we're probably gonna end up shortening the bunker. So I think we have to take 6-iron. I think we have to take 6-iron here. I hate that I have to play it so far out here, but I gotta trust. I gotta trust it. And I'm gonna put full backspin on it to try and stop it. I slowed it. I think in my head, I'm just so... Look at that. Look at what that slow does there. In my head, I am just so paranoid about if I fast this, I'm in the crap to the left. So I think that's just a mental bailout to try and set me up for the better miss. But that was so in the head. Ooh. This is moving left to right down, but as you go up the hill, it slows and starts to come back the other way. Gonna go like a click right. Oh, wow. That far uphill and just didn't have the legs for it. It's a shame. It's a shame, but that hole's got to be playing very, very tough in those conditions. That's like, you got to have nerves of steel and hit your input and everything to be able to pull that one off. Ah! That was way shorter than I thought it would be. I know I put, but that was... Didn't quite get the win that we had hoped for here. So now the question becomes, like, what do you want with this miss? You probably don't want to miss on the green, to be honest. If you play it out of the bunker, you've got a splash shot that just goes right to left. You try and land in here. Chip shot up the hill is maybe the play. The problem is getting that distance control to really even have a chance. Because we're getting like a 65% lie here if we're lucky. So we're losing, 50 some yards. I know this goes through. We're in the rough. Obviously, I want to be in the fairway. I wasn't expecting it to get that much out, but now we have an uphill chip. And I think this is really what we're trying to play for here, is like a fairly uphill chip. It's like nothing crazy. It's just then all about getting that distance control correct. If we want to go from here up 70%, and then the lie. All right. Came out a little bit short. But this is exactly, you know, what you expect out of this round. This is exactly what you expect out of this round. You miss, good luck. Okay. Was scared when we hit the fast initially. 182 yards back to this pin. Lots of wind in. I don't know if we're quite playing 14 yards, though, of... Don't know if we're quite playing 14 yards of miss. Now we're definitely playing more with that aim. Whew. I mean, that's got to be playing closer to 20 yards. Try and de-loft the 6, I guess. Got my backswing off. Just not the way to miss the backswing. I think it pushed it. So we are on full on scramble drill. We're on full on scramble drill right now. So this pushes way out to the right. I think kind of even with the fast is going to stay straightish. Break right to left on the green. It's good touch, just like when you're chipping everything, you're really putting a lot of pressure on that to make it happen. Get down. Okay. All right, let's capitalize. We got a par 5. 218 uphill. I mean, what? You're losing at least 4 yards here. At least 6. And then wind in. So you're pretty much playing this 4-iron stock. And it probably, at the end of the day... At the end of the day is probably low and going left. I don't really know how you get up. Yeah, get excited and see this pin. Exactly. Because you can go, like, low 230. That's... Try and, like, draw the hybrid into this. I left it a little too high. It's gonna funnel left and probably off the green. If I don't pull it, we might be able to go up, and it probably still feeds over in a similar fashion. This isn't bad. We should be able to get this up and down for birdie. The question becomes, like, can we maybe steal? You know, can we maybe steal the eagle? Okay, I'm actually surprised at the stopping power there. I'm certainly expecting a lot more out of it, but I'm also trying to not, you know, take a shot and run it out the back. We'll take birdie there. We got to take whatever birdies we can get. Hopefully we can birdie all 4 par 5s if they're in favorable enough conditions, and then we just have to steal some other birdies along the way. Oh, this is hugging the right-hand side. If anything, go in the light right. It's going in the heavy. Sucks. Unfortunate, but you know, clearly I messed that up there. 150. It's gonna be less than the 150 mark. It's coming out of the heavy rough. I just can't go with this, right? Like, that's carrying it pin high. Yeah, we're gonna go 7-iron, maybe a little D-loft. Come on. Oh, don't be that far right. Oh, you son of a gun, man. Okay. Okay, it happens. It happens, it happens, it happens. Full backspin, obviously. And maybe like half. I'll take it. Like, if I obviously, with the amount of chips that we have, I would love to be holing these out, but we also just don't want to be giving anything back. You know, like, I can't afford to be giving anything back to the course. 206, be like 199. That's not 20 yards. So let's try 6-iron here. 189. Feels like more than 8. Into that upslope. So they're basically putting us in a spot where we're right between clubs. I mean, Wynn's gonna play more from out here, right? So 199. It's not gonna play 20 in the face. Gotta give it some loft. Oh, we gotta cash in. That's the thing. You can't give yourself this opportunity and then miss it. You've got to be joking me, man. Come on. I guess just didn't hit it hard enough. I'm so scared, I guess, about if we miss that and then, you know, you're bleeding all the way down and off the green. Oh, that stings so bad. That stings so bad. That's not one. You're not going to get many opportunities in this round. And so there we throw one away. There we throw one away. That's unfortunate. But we can't let that stop us from future scores. So we have to immediately put that behind us. We have to immediately put that behind us and focus on the next shot. Do we lose like 15 yards here? We have to. Right? We have to. Do we lose 30? I don't think that's the case. Gonna deal off the gap wedge. It sucks. All right, so we learned from that earlier putt. Got to make sure we have enough pace on this guy. So it needs a lot of pace going up the hill. I'm gonna make sure I hit it firm enough. I think it's gonna come back for us at the end. It's gonna miss low. Whoa! Okay, we've birdied both par 5s, a whopping 3 under going out, but like these conditions are not easy. At most, you know, we're looking at what should have been like a 4 under. That's how tough this front has been playing. I'm playing the loft. I know that it's gonna take some distance off, but this loft should also help us to sit in the fairway. We ended up in that bunker in round 2. I'm not doing it again. I refuse. Okay. I'm gonna go maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna trust this. I know that it's maybe a bit much. But we missed that last one way out to the right. Now we go way left on this one. Now I did fast it. The wind plays a little bit differently there, but we're getting some rollback towards the hole. Come on, keep going. Keep going. I see the flag. That's going to play. That's going to play. Now, with it rolling that much, that means that obviously this is going to break a bunch right to left as well. All right, we do not squander this opportunity. We do not squander this opportunity. 217 down 9. So you're looking with this tailwind. Gonna still need quite a bit of club. You've got a backstop. I think ideally you're able to like draw this ball back in somehow. So this is like 205, and then you get some extra distance on it. I don't think with this amount of wind that the draw is going to create enough shape going in. So I'm not going to go for it in that way. I'm going to play some loft on it, though, and go a little bit more left. I slowed it. I bailed. I bailed hard. This is going to be a tough putt. Very firm green. Like, we were always bound to be that far up, I think. I don't know how, unless you take, like, a 5-iron there and, like, play a ton of loft and spin. I don't know how you don't roll up in this situation. All right, we just have to play like an absolute bender, and I don't know that you really have anything good that comes from this. This is like a wacky putt. Because we didn't even get that high of the hole. And it's going to start coming backwards. This is the round that everybody's been talking about, Lindsay? Yeah, man. We've had opportunity for about 5 scores. We got 4 of them. Otherwise, yeah, we've been off the fairway and different things, and it's just so hard to recover. Our inputs have honestly been pretty good, but I've bailed out of a few swings. Left a few putts short. So I guess maybe I had some long ones that were makeable. And just missed them. Alright, full backspin on this. No, okay. This is 94. 93. 100. Very firm. I gotta play the, like, lofted lob wedge. I think that the pitching wedge pitch is just too much. I think the pitching wedge pitch is just too much. I can never seem to get it to stop. There we go. 13 or 14 under is possible if you play perfect. Yeah, I can see it. Like, it's very difficult, but I can see where the scoring can happen. You just have to be on point. And we've made some mistakes. Like, my inputs have been pretty good overall, but I've missed a few in the wrong spots. That whatever loft? Yeah, well, and that with that kind of tailwind, Lindsay, you need like full backspin, and it's very firm green. So in order to get pin high, you'd have to like land in a spot that doesn't exist anymore with the loft. Like, it just doesn't work. You have so much momentum on the bounce. Tailwind with that, like, going fully loft lob wedge, yeah, is tough. And I probably could have gone full backspin, too. With that much tailwind, it only spun back a little bit. But, like, that combination with that tailwind is what you need to land soft enough to, like, bite and not be in, like, an incredibly uncomfortable position. Okay, so elevation-wise, we're almost here. So whatever we go from there, the wind has to play basically nothing. So let's say elevation with this lie close to 110, 13 yards on the wind. We're definitely going to be up there and long because the wind has come down. I don't want to do anything crazy. I'm just going to give a little bit of backspin. A little fast. But this should, with this, the loft and the wind and everything, should come back. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. Alright, so continuing the trend of birdieing the par 5s. That par 5, though, is, I think, always going to be one of the tougher ones. 18 can be very rough, depending. I think with this, I'm not going to go with the loft or the spin. I think we're just going to go stock and just make sure we're fairway seeking. Because we're already going to be plenty far down. So I don't need to, like, play the full backspin. I mean, it would have taken us out substantially closer. I don't think I can get 11 yards even on the very firm and with the rollout. Well, maybe I could with the pitchy wedge flop, but so full backspin is going to be pretty much minimal comeback, maybe just a little bit. Something like this. Oh, good. Look at this. We got the swing glitch. I'm pulling back, by the way, because you can see this shrink. Let's reset the shot. Try it again. I clipped into the ground here. There we go. Need a little bite here. That is 2 beautifully backspun shots in a row. Absolutely mint. Yeah, we found the swing again today. We did find the swing again today. A couple of, like, mental errors on some tempos and stuff, because there are misses on this course that you just absolutely do not want to have. Like, very much so, just do not want to be in certain spots on this course. Come on. Oh, I pulled it. I pulled it. Land on the green. Dang it. Okay. First real miss in a bit. Now, did we try and chip this or did we try and putt this? I'm gonna try and go for the putt here. I know we have to leave it high enough, though. That's like, that's one thing. That is one thing that I have to make sure of. That's too much. But look at that pace. That pace was just way over. So for whatever reason, even though there was that little bit of fringe that we were putting through, that did not go anything close to what I thought it was going to. That came out so hot. Okay, good recovery though. Yeah, I really thought we had a chance there. Ooh, solid heisting. Sorry, map. You got wrecked, dude. 206, 210. Wind carries a little bit, but you're talking 5-iron getting 11 yards uphill on very firms. That's like easily done. That's easily done. We're just faster. The irony. Outpacing the speed run. Yeah, that's why you don't play D&D. If only D&D were a 50-50 chance every time. If only. I didn't like that. Underhit it. Okay. We get lucky though, because right side feeds back left. Yeah, we're gonna get away with that one. Just because we missed on the side that's forgiving. If you ignore how probability works, everything is 50-50. Either it works or it doesn't. Coming in with the big brain there, Doctor. If you regress Mahomes stats to average, he's an average QB. Oh, man. Digging the one round a day vibes these days? I think so. I mean, obviously, it leaves you... It's kind of a mixed bag, right? Some days, it gives you 4 chances to be better and not have to go back-to-back. But if you're off, you know... Like, if you're playing 2 a day, if you're on, maybe you have 2 good rounds then, and if you're off, you have 2 bad rounds. This, I have 4 chances at it being bad, but I think having the reset, it's helping me more so because I'm playing more frequently. You know, before we were playing 2 days a week, and that was it. Now that we're playing 4 days a week, I think that overall is helping me more than anything. But the one round a day also does help with the YouTube side of things, because now that we're streaming on Monday, I can get a round out Tuesday. You know, each round goes out the next day on YouTube, whereas before we streamed Tuesday, Thursday. So I didn't get my first round out till Wednesday. I had Wednesday, Thursday, and then Thursday I'd get for Friday, Saturday. But I think YouTube-wise, the way, at least that my audience is, earlier in the week is better. Ideally, I'd upload to YouTube on Monday during the day, but that would require me to stream and play on Sunday, and now we're getting outside of the realm of feasibility, so this has definitely been the best blend of things in that regard. Okay, so this wind in is what's going to cause problems. It's 120 from elevation. Wind in a little bit, but that uphill's going to take... I'm going to go a little loft and spin, try and bring it back down. Little push fast. So we're going to go left. But still get the spin back down towards the hole. Ah. Not enough. Like, I need to be behind the hole to get that spin back with the sand wedge. So this is one... I think we can be maybe a little more aggressive. Started outside. That's 2 putts that I've missed just barely on the low side. So just a few of them still not quite reading enough break in some part of it. It's probably the early part of the break. I think I'm just, by the time the ball is anywhere like close to where it would need to be, I'm slightly off. Oh, what was that swing, Colby? We're going out in the bunker, aren't we? Yeah. Hit it so fast. All right. Well, we took the eagle chance away. Maybe. Hold on. Before I get too ahead of myself. This is where you could be aggressive, and if it was a little bit more tailwind, I would think maybe we could. Because 80%... 80% is right in the water. The wind's not going to carry it enough, even with the extra. I feel like this shot in general has probably about a 40% chance of success. I think it has about a 40% chance of success. I would love to try it. If I had the balls, like, and knew I could hit overpower, I'd go for it, but we gotta play smart and lay it up. I can't believe we ripped that tee shot like that, though. All right. 85 yards. We're in a pretty crummy spot. Because we probably land somewhere right into this. And I pretty much have to... I can be to the right because it feeds that way. I need the extra distance from the D-loft and topspin. Pushed it a little bit, but like I said, it kicks right to left, so that's okay as long as it gets up on the hill. That's solid. That's solid. 9 under. We got the leaders at 12 and 11. Couple 10s up there. 9 under. That's going to be solid for moving day. I know that we left a few out there. So that's pretty dang good. And we shot better than last round. So you know the swing is back if we're firing better in these conditions than we did in round 2. On to round 4 we go tomorrow.